What's up, y'all? Let's get into this makeup look. So I'm going to jump into my P. Louise eyeshadow base, and I'm going to apply that to my eyelid. And this is in the shade Rumor Zero. All right, so now that I got both eyes well blended, I'm going to start jumping into my eyeshadow. And I'm going to be using my two Plan and Makeup by Yolando Jamrock palettes. One is the No Limitation palette, and one is the regular Jamrock palette. And I'm going to use the color Loud and then this color over here, which is Crowd. So I'm using these two colors out of this palette here. So I'm going to take that Loud color and I'm going to start dabbing it right above my crease. And I'm going to bring it out, making a wing effect. All right, now I'm going to dip into that Crowd color, which is the second red out that palette. And I'm going to put that directly into my crease. And this is preventing that red from turning pink. Is making it turn more vibrant, so I'm just going to place it right into my crease and darken it up. Now I'm going to take this No Limitations palette and take that red, which is called Sally, and I'm going to take that and use it as a transition color and place it directly above the other shades. All right, now I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm going to just start blending out that transition shade, making sure that I remove all the harsh lines that it made. Taking that same palette, I'm going to dip into this black shade. It is called Bam Bam. I'm going to lightly place that directly in my crease. All right, now I'm going to take that Crowd color that I used in my crease and I'm going to go over that dark black so I can soften it up a little bit, and I'm going to blow it out into my brow. Going back and forth with the black and the red to intensify it more and more. I'm just going to be doing that for a minute. So just going back and forth. This is the black. I'm deepening that crease and I'm going to go back in with that red and soften it up. All right, now I'm going to take some makeup remover and a Q-tip and clean up my cut crease. And this is going to make sure that it is nice and sharp. So I'm using blank canvas base by P. Louise. So this is usually what P. Louise say you're supposed to do when you're using that blank canvas base, is you want to just use it on bare skin. So I'm taking it and wiping off the extra product off my lid. All right, because the blank canvas glaze dries very quick, I'm going to take a small brush and smudge out the inner corner of my eyelid so it can be an open cut crease versus a closed one. All right, I'm taking a small Real Techniques fluffy brush and just patting that blank canvas into my eyelid. All right, so taking a very, very small brush, I'm going to start sharpening up my cut crease. So now what I'm gonna do is start decorating this lid. So taking my Warriors 2 palette, I'm gonna take this tan shade here and I'm gonna blend that a little bit into my corner. I can start transitioning my red. So I'm gonna take that and I'm just going to tap it right there. right in my corner, and then I'm gonna start blending out that red. And I'm doing this so that when I do transition to red, it won't go from really dark to really red. It'll like have some type of transition color. Blend the edges of that tan out a little bit, like that. Now I'm gonna go into that dark color that I had and just darken that up a little. Like that. Dip into a tan color. Well, I'm gonna dip into this nude color here, this white. I'm gonna dip into that color. All right, now that I'm finished with that, I'm going to go in with my Milani's liquid liner. Y'all, this is my favorite liner. I use this in Sephora Precision Liner all the time because they have this small brush at the end. And when I tell you, it makes it so easy to glide across your eyelid. It makes it very easy for you to apply that liner because of the brush and how small it is. If you are a beginner, this is perfect, y'all. This is the perfect liner to buy. All right, so a little trick of mine, I take this flat brush and I go and apply black liner, black eyeshadow, and then I will apply it directly on top of that liner, y'all. That'll make that liner more bold. All right, taking my white gold pigment I got from J. LaRue Cosmetics, I'm going to tap that right into my eyelid, right on top of that white off-white shade. All right, so now getting into this face, I'm going to be using my Prime and Poreless Too Faced Primer, and I'm going to rub that into my face really, really good. Foundations that I'm using, I'm going to be using two different foundations from Juvia's Place. Both of them is Velvety Matte foundations. One is in the shade Giza and one is in the shade Cambella. I'm using both of those. This is probably too much. So this is what I'm using.
Foundation blended, we're gonna go in with our concealer. I'm gonna put some concealer here and here.
So the color I'm using is Tusani, And this is in the shade stick. The color concealer I used was 15 by Juvias Place. So now I'm gonna go in right above my ear and place these little lines there and here and there. I'm also gonna place them here like that. And start to blend out my contour. Like so. Just like so. All right, now I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush and I'm gonna start patting that concealer under my eye. All right, the setting powder I'm using is by Bakerie, and this is in the shade Translucent Oat. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna set my face. So.
Alright, so going on my Zulu palette, I'm going to use this brown here to set my face. So.
And I'm gonna dab into it. This is the color, and this is going to set my whole face. So that's what we doing right now. We setting the whole face. I'm gonna just dust off the remainder of the setting powder that's on my face. To ensure no flashback, I'm going to spray my face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I'm gonna spray it real quick, so, and that ensures that I don't get flashback when I do my videos. So I'm just gonna tap that right into my face. using that same powder brush to dust it, that I dust the powder off with. I'm tapping it right into my face. All right, y'all. So now that the lashes are on, I am going to go in with my highlighter. The highlighter that I'm using is by Miliani. Y'all, when I tell you this highlighter it could be used on multiple different skin complexions. Look at that. Just look how that pop. And I barely used any. I love this highlighter. It is so dope, and it can be used on dark skin as well as light skin, y'all. It is super super good. So Milani really knew what they was doing when they made this highlighter. Okay. All right, so this is my highlighter palette I got from Beauty Bakerie, and these are this gold and this white is the shades I use in my tear ducts and on the bridge of my nose. That's how we got that. I'm gonna do my lips and off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, y'all. So this is the finished look. I am done. I let my hair down, and this is what we looking like, y'all. I absolutely love this look. I love the colors, the combinations. The cut crease is bomb. Thank y'all so much for watching. Everything that I use, I'll try to list it in the description box below. And yeah, this is it, y'all. I will try to upload some photos after this video, but this is basically it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and until the next video, see you later.